What's up, humans? Welcome back to another exciting video where I'm gonna be over how I quit my job at 25 years using Amazon and OBS. Like always, let's click off with some cold hard proof because I know the strange world out there, and there's people doing the type of the crazy stuff, saying things that are not actually doing things, and of course all of the people out there who love to yell scam without actually doing any research um, whatsoever for themselves. So let's actually jump into in our computer for the second. I'm going to show you guys how much we made last month on just a couple of our Amazon accounts. Let's go out. You can see the most recent payments right here. Was just over the $43,802.19, which was transferred from the January 16, 2020. Alright, so now we are inside the reports business support, and we are in the sales dashboard. We set the custom date here to 12/1/2019 to 0051, which was last month. You can see we did just over the $125,000 in the sales. You can see that pretty much right where we actually sold out all of our products, because it was even more stored demand this year than it was last year. And this is just one of our accounts. Let's look to another. So if we come to here and choose the different merchant, you can see that we have the bunch of the different Amazon accounts. Here we are just going to choose another one. We are going to set this bad boy to the same exact dates, 12/1/2019 to 12/31/2019, and you see that it's just over $50,000 in actual revenue here, and your overall profit maintain when you actually average everything for you. These two accounts is about 39%, and so if you actually add this together, you can see one is about 54,000. Again, this is about the area right here, the 90s, where like the 80s actually, where you actually sold out. We didn't have any more units to sell, but 54,000 plus 126,000 if we whip to the calculator, because we dump like that. 126 plus 54 is about $180,000 in the revenue just last month, with about the 39% profit margin. Which means we made just over $70,000 profit in 1 month. And the best part about all of that is I did exactly zero work last month for those actual Amazon accounts. Of course, I did a bunch of the work upfront to actually set all of the stuff, but that's the beauty about the real of the income. Once you do the upfront work, build the infrastructure, find the products, find the suppliers, all that stuff, then you can continue making money, for months, if not years, down the road, if you are actually doing it right. And Amazon was really the first time in my life that I had ever actually made money while I slept, and I'm gonna to show you in this video exactly how I did it. Well, drum roll please. The way I did it was the destroyed the like button. Okay, maybe it was but tapping the like button does help out with the YouTube algorithms, so more amazing beautiful people just like you get to see this video that we are working so hard on to actually show you really how to be financially free, how to start businesses, how to do all this stuff. Go ahead and click it what harms it's gonna go well It all started back when I discovered the wonders of the Amazon is a relatively simple way to actually start earning some passive incomes, leveraging the actual systems that Amazon has in place to make things so much easier. And within just a few weeks of the account launch, my first ever Amazon stores, I had already started to make sales from all around the US, and for the first time ever in my life I was actually able to make money literally while I slept. And I know that might not sound like the big deal to you, but that is such a big deal, being able to make money without doing any additional work, right? You don't have to be there, you don't have to work actively, you don't have to be on your computer, you can literally sleep in the make money during it. And if you watch this channel, or if you probably know what passive income is, and welcome back to the storage on YouTube. If you're new here, and you don't know what passive income is, basically what it means is making money without doing any additional manual work. And if you're watching this video, you're probably interested in doing the same thing. You're interested in probably learning your job within your day job and pushing that you actually want to do, because if you start your own business, here so many answers, things about it. You can travel the world, you can do things you want, you can have a lot of the more potential to actually make significant amount of the money and impact on the real life, do the things what you want to do, what really is in the deal, right? What's the secret, how do the people do this, how you can do the same things and be able to push you know what to want to do in your life and not be stuck at home jobs that's you actually hate. Well, before we actually got into what this secret is, you have to understand that a few things to really make this all matters makes sense. And I've explained this in a few times before in my past, but you have to remember that things don't always start out with the success. The path to success is never the straight line for anyone. I don't care what anybody says, and for me it was easier. I failed a lot of the times before I actually found the e-commerce and Amazon. I failed trying to monetize the niche website called the Essential Oils. I failed to the travel blogs called the Eat, Sleep, Trick, Repeat. I failed with the iOS apps that I called Quiz Pixel. I failed with a few more things before I actually stumble into the e-commerce, and I make it sounds so simple, familiar like that, but even failing just one time can be catastrophic to a lot of the people who fail, give up, and go back to their job literally for the rest of their lives. But my mentality was okay. Well, I didn't quit to get with the work, but I learned a lot of the thing, a lot, right? So I can apply that to my text experiments, into my text experiments, and so when you don't think about the failure as the failure, and instead of you think about the failure as the feedback for the next attempt, the next try, if you can shift just like one simple mindset in your actual brain, it will make the difference in the world at once. I learned about the e-commerce. I was like, on my gosh, this the best idea I've ever buying. Everything on Amazon, always my toothpaste, my toilet paper, literally everything that I needed. in my daily life. I was getting on the Amazon, and most of my friends were doing the same things, and we are buying groceries and the food and all of these different things. And so I believed in businesses model so instantly, because I was using it myself. Literally read every blog that experience. There wasn't much on YouTube content at the time, but I observed everything that I could possibly to find about Amazon and about Amazon FBA and actually being successful on Amazon. And I thought to myself, well, I buy everything on Amazon, so I might as well sell on Amazon too. So after doing all of my research and due to the difference, I decided that it was time to actually order some of the products and so I had to figure out how to do this right, where to order products from how to are making money right selling stuff on the Amazon. And that's kind of the well when I discovered that there was really two sides to this whole e-commerce things. There was a side that there you bought the products for the cheap, and there was the side that you sold them individually for the significant markup. And one of the first product that I actually ever sold on Amazon was the coffee mugs. And before you say the Podric, that's the stupid idea. Hear me out, because I didn't just sell any coffee mugs. What I realized was the tone of the different coffee mugs for the moms and for the dads, but there was almost no coffee mugs for aunts, for the uncles, for the grandfathers, for the parents, and so I identified that there was a lot of the people looking for the gifts for the parent, gifts for the grandparents, aunts, uncles, and instead of the actually going to the selling the same thing like everyone else did, I actually identified that there was the gap in the marketing in the market that there was the significant amount of the demand for this niche coffee mugs, but there was the almost no actual options on Amazon. And so what I did was I was buying these coffee mugs for the 30 cents each and had to actually selling them right here on Amazon for the 14.99. And I remember things that this is crazy, right? How can I buy this exactly same product and actually sell it for you now a multiple of the 10 or 20 or the 30 times more? So how can I buy this exact same product and actually sell it for you? Now the multiple of the 10, 20 or 30 times more experience that I was buying teachers. I thought to myself, every business in the world is going, this Walmart is doing this, all the big retail shops do it. They buy things in the box for the cheap from the whole scales or manufacturers, and then they sell them identically, in retail to consumers for the significant markup. That's the basically the whole business model of contrast different multi-millions or the even billion-dollar companies. And all I was doing was using the same business model, but a much more individualized skills and leverage the power of the internet. Rise the problem with most e-commerce businesses is you can scale it if you had to manually ship things out yourself, because it means that if you order 500 units you get 100 sales a day. You have to pick it, you have to actually pack it up, you have to write the address, you have to ship it out, take it down to the UPS, right? All that stuff, it's just crazy. It's too much work, but the beauty of the Amazon was they would do all of that hard manual work for you, and all you had to do is just get the products shipped into Amazon and allow them to actually do the rest of the course. It's not that easy, but it's the very simplified way to buy the products. Is small part of the Alibaba, which is the biggest manufacturer company in the world. You ship them into the Amazon, 500 of the thousands units in the time, and then you sell them individually on Amazon for the significant markup. For as our landed cost after the shipping and all the stuff that was around 90 cents per coffee mug, and we were selling them for 14.99 or even 19.99 during holidays like the Valentine's, Mother's Days, Christmas, of course. All of that we were having significant spikes in the sales, that we could actually charge significantly more for the coffee mugs themselves. And I also remember making to myself, two is actually going to buy the stuff, right? I can't imagine people are gonna it, but what you don't realize is Amazon has literally millions and millions of the customers on their website every single day, browsing for gifts, looking for things that they want to buy, because people are lazy, right? Why would you rather go to Walmart and buy a gift when you could just click two buttons and it will magically show up on your door? So the whole time, you can just be watching the Witcher in the Criminal Minds. You don't even have to leave your bed. So instead of just thinking to yourself, nobody's gonna buy this, I can't imagine this working those trust in the process. And remember that over 82% of the households in the United States of America have the active Amazon Prime memberships. And think about that for the second. 82% of the household have the active Amazon Prime memberships right now. That's from the data. That's Amazon literally just recently released, and it's crazy to think about, but I have literally right now, and there's the from the data that Amazon literally just recently released, and it's crazy to think about. But I have literally sold truckbound shipping containers full of, cheese sales and coffee mugs and all of these different products, and it's really hard to conceptualize until you actually experience the sale that e-commerce actually allows you to do. You can sell, thousand, tens of the thousand, hundreds of the thousand, even millions of the dollars worth of these products without ever having seen them in touch there's yourself. And while it's true that you identified can make their fortune through the e-commerce, I do want to make it crystal freaking clear that any online businesses, Amazon including it, does take the significant amount of the work to actually create a business that pays you passive income, that you don't have to actually do any additional work. This ton of the upfront work to set that up. It takes time, it takes effort. To build the infrastructure, you have to build the relationship with the manufacturer, with your supplies. You have to build, the products listings. You have to get products photos taken. This significant amount of the work with Amazon or any online businesses that's actually legitimate and will continue to pay you passive income for the months of the years to come. And so is it possible to actually quit your day job with the e-commerce or the digital marketing or an agency or any type of the online businesses? The answer is absolutely yes, but the first step to actually getting started with any online businesses or the building anything for yourself is just the understanding that the mindset that is possible for you to doing important lessons. That one of my methods once taught me is that whatever or not you believe you can or you can't, you're always right. That's the first step to being successful with any business or becoming an entrepreneur, no matter what stage you are. And this understand that you have to have the confidence in yourself and confidence that you can do it, because the truth is that you can. And so, do you or your digital figure out who is actually having success themselves, and the people that they are teaching are having success, and then learning from that person to, you want to learn for free on YouTube, you want to buy a course and learn much faster in the much more organized way. You have to understand that you don't have to be the great to start, but you do have to start to be great. And so, really quick, I do want to give you a shout out, or your $100 winner from the last video, for being the first commenter. And if you want to be our next $100 winners, all you have to do is to be our first commenter in any of our videos. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to turn the notification bells, so that you will be the first person, and every time we drop the brand new video. And also, if you like this video and you want more like it, here's the playlist of the awesome videos that would should pick right now. Click comment, click it to the playlist. Okay, you don't have to put I promise you will be it. Click the playlist. See you soon.